Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching Fresno A's baseball. My name is Chris Kiggins, and we are just a few minutes away from first pitch here in Arcata Ballpark in Arcata, California, as your Fresno A's take on the Humboldt Crabs. As we get the stream set up, they're going over the starting lineups here in Arcata Ballpark. The A's today playing in the second of a two-game set against the Crabs. Unfortunately, took the loss last night by a score of 7-0. Looking for a better day today. Was not the cleanest day from the A's. Had some plays they probably wish they could have back. But, today is a new day, and they're hopefully going to make those plays today and get the win here to even up the series. The Crabs come into this game at an undefeated 8-0 after last night's ball game. The A's are 9-3 coming into this game. Let's see if the stream is up. It looks like it is. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Just making sure that the audio and the video is all set up to go. Your starting pitcher for the A's today will be Gabriel Perez, and Miles Oliver will be the starting pitcher for the Humboldt Crabs. Last night was a pretty good pitching duel between the Crabs' Ben Lukens and the A's' Cooper King. King overall pitched pretty well, but himself and some of the other defensive players for the A's had some miscues that allowed more runs to score than they would have liked. But from a pitching standpoint, King pitched well again, and Perez is looking to do the same thing for the A's today. I will step out for the national anthem. Once that comes up, I will go over the lineups as the players warm up. The A's, of course, on the road will be batting first today. We'll go over their starting 10, actually, if you count Perez the pitcher. And then after the top of the first, when the Crabs are up, I would go over their lineup. They've got a few changes today. So do the A's. Most of the changes for the A's came in players who ended up pinch hitting yesterday. Guys like Sean Psyche, Caleb Rico, and Scott Mitchell, who weren't in the lineup yesterday but came in as late pinch hitters. They're going to be doing that again today. Well, apologies. They are going to be in the starting lineup today. As everyone gets set up on the field and we get ready for the national anthem, I will step out, so hopefully you can hear that a little bit. The Crabs have their own band here for the national anthem. I will be right back. Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by Mike Craig. So proudly here, happy twilight, who so bright and bright dawn through the perilous fight, over ramparts we watched, were so gallantly. And rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our plan was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Great rendition of the national anthem. Hopefully you guys back at home can hear that. As we get to have some people throw out the first pitch for the Crabs here today. We will go over your A's starting lineup. It's going to be leading off for the A's is Robbie Papel playing center field. Ned Cheklich will be playing first today. He got the start at third base yesterday, moving across the corners to play first today. It'll be Grant Kinzel, who was playing first base yesterday. He'll be doing the DHing. Brady White in left field again. Angel Mejia once again playing shortstop. Caleb Rico will be your A's second baseman. Theo Wood at third base. Sean Psyche doing the catching today, getting his first start of the season for the A's behind the dish. And Scott Mitchell in right field. As I kind of mentioned, we got some A's who came in late, either defensive replacements or pinch hitters yesterday, who are getting the starting job today. The A's, after some struggles with the bats yesterday as well, they will be switching up the lineup. You got Papel. He was hitting fifth yesterday. He's batting leadoff today. And then the starting pitcher for the Humboldt Crabs is going to be Miles Oliver. Oliver leads the Crabs in innings pitched and wins. He is pitching out of the College of the Redwoods, not too far from here in Arcata. We'll see if the A's can have some better results against Oliver than they did against Lukens last night. And we are about off as Robbie Papel steps in. Papel yesterday was not able to record a hit. Looking for one today, especially here in the leadoff spot. That one is hit into right field and high. It's going to be the second baseman ranging back to make the play. That's Alex Harrington for the Crabs. Retires Papel for the first pitch, or for the first out on the first pitch. And it'll bring up Ned Cheklich. Cheklich awaits in the lefty-lefty matchup. That one is swung on and missed for ball one, or for strike one. Cheklich yesterday also 0 for 4, looking to turn his fortunes around. That one is fouled back down the third baseline. That one is a ball. The count is 1-2. That one misses high. Count even now at 2-2. Cheklich hits that one down the right field line. It's going to be foul into the club area. Count remains 2-2. Cheklich awaits the pitch from Oliver. That one is fouled down the third base line this time. Cheklich making it difficult for Oliver to get him out, trying to up the pitch count. The 2-2 pitch is a ball, gets past the catcher. It's 3-2. Grant Kinzel doing the DHing is on deck for the A's. That pitch is ball 4. Cheklich takes the walk to get a runner on for the A's with 1 down. Kinzel steps in, another one of the A's who went hitless yesterday. Skies that one down the right field line into the street foul. It's 0-1. Yesterday, the Crabs held Kinzel in check, broke a hitting streak that I think went all the way back to the beginning of the season. He's hoping to get back in the hit column today. Pitch misses low. Cheklich will stay at first. It's a 1-1 count to Kinzel. The A's yesterday, of course, were held scoreless for the first time this season on 6 hits. Kinzel fouls that one back behind first base. Gets across the street. It's a 1-2 count. Temperature as of right now here in Arcata a little bit warmer than it was last night, or it could be that there isn't as much of a breeze. That pitch misses. It's ball 2. A good eye from Kinzel. Cheklich gets his lead. Kinzel awaits the 2-2 pitch. That one is close, but call the ball. It's a full count again. Oliver throws back to first. Nothing doing. Runner is safe. The pitch is taken low and inside for ball 4. Another walk for the Crabs, and that'll put runners on first and second with 1 away. As I mentioned earlier, as Brady White comes in to hit, the wind is not as bad right now as it was last night. We had a pretty good, consistent gust out to left center field. Today is much lighter, but the small breeze heading to what seems to be about straightaway center today. Pitch low to Brady White. White yesterday had a couple hits, including a double, both off of Ben Lukens. He hits that one into center field. It'll hang up just enough for the center fielder to make the play. 2 down. And it'll bring up Angel Mejia. Mejia last night, another A who had 2 hits. 4 out of the 6 combined were from White and Mejia. Mejia had 2 singles. He has an RBI opportunity right here. Let's see what he can do with it. Swings and misses for strike 1. He's had a similar spot yesterday. They had runners on first and second with 2 away. Wasn't able to get the hit to drive in the run. Might change the complexion of the game today if they could. That one is called strike 2. Mejia down in the count. That one is outside, ball 1. That one is fouled back into the streets. Hopefully that didn't hit a car. Count will remain 1-2. If anything, the A's have made Oliver work here so far. And we get an early mound visit in the middle of the at-bat. Pitching coach departs. Mejia steps back into the box for the 1-2 pitch. He's already spoiled one. Fouls that one off down the right field line. Mejia stays alive. It's 1-2. Oliver tries to loop a curveball in there, but misses high. It's a 2-2 count. Looks like that might have slipped out of his hand a little bit. Kind of a looping curveball. The catcher had to get out of the squat to go make the play on. That one hit down the right field line, foul again off the bathrooms. No matter where you are sitting or standing here in Arcata Ballpark, you are probably getting a souvenir today. He hits that one. Will it be foul again down the right field line? It is. Angel Mejia in a battle right here against Miles Oliver. The pitch. Foul back into the screen. I was about to say into the stands. It would have been. Just caught the top of that screen. Oliver sets. Mejia waits the pitch. That one misses high and away. Looks like he tried a curveball again, but couldn't get it to snap in there. It's going to be a full count. We'll see if the runners go here in a 3-2 count with 2 away. That one's a walk. Mejia takes ball 4. It's bases loaded for the A's. Fantastic at bat from Angel Mejia. I believe that was, if you're looking in total, an 11 pitch at bat. And it puts Oliver over 20 pitches this inning, possibly even up to 25. That one is inside and just misses Caleb Rico. Obviously, you don't want to get hit by the pitch, but in a bases-loaded situation, it's an RBI if you do. Rico, of course, came in as a pinch hitter in last night's game, hit a double in the 9th. He hits that one foul down the right field line. The A's causing trouble for Miles Oliver here early. We'll see if they can pay it off and get 1 or more runs across. It's a 1-1 count with 2 down. That one taken low and inside, ball 2. Absolutely elite patience so far from these A's hitters. That one is a call, strike 2. Evens up the count. That one gets by. Runners will have to hold up. They will scramble back to their bases and they will be safe. It's going to be a full count now for Caleb Rico. Nearly the 30th pitch here coming up for Miles Oliver. Rico hits it up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score 1. They're going to hold Kinzel at third. And the A's strike first here today. Ball gets passed, but runners won't advance. Another big hit from Caleb Rico scores the first run of the game. Bases remain loaded. It is 1-0 A's. As we clear the balls and strikes, it's going to be Theo Wood, who did not get into last night's game, coming to the plate with another RBI opportunity. Man, that feels good for the A's. Had a couple situations with runners in scoring position yesterday and could not get them across. Today, Caleb Rico comes through. The one already in, but the A's possibly threatening for more. It's an 0-1 count to Wood. He takes low to even it out at 1-1. That pitch just misses. It's 2-1 to Wood. Rico's hit was actually the first hit of the inning and the game, of course, for the A's, as the 3 base runners got on via the walk, all 3 of them. That one is hit Up into center for Wood. Center fielder camping under it. He'll make the play. It's out number 3. But the A's get a run. They are not going to get shut out today, and they go up by a score of 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Welcome back as we get settled in for the bottom of the first. Gabriel Perez, the lefty, pitching for your Fresno A's. He's been very solid recently. And he'll face the 2-hole hitter yesterday. Alex Harrington is going to lead off this evening for the Crabs. See what Perez can do with the first hitter he faces. Throws it in the dirt. It's ball 1. That one is a called strike. It's 1-1. Perez actually just recently finished up his studies at Graceland University as that one is hit up the middle for a base hit for Alex Harrington. But yeah, Gabriel Perez recently finished up his studies at Graceland University, just graduated with a degree in computer science, so congrats to him. That is a tough degree. I took a few computer science classes back in college, and it was tough, so props to him for getting it done and getting that degree. He awaits the second hitter today. It is Jason Arriola. He throws an inside pitch for ball 1. That one is a strike from Perez to even the count. That one's high. It's a 2-1 count to Jason Arriola. Arriola back playing first base again. Well, he got the start at first base yesterday for the Crabs, but after the injury to the catcher Forsyth, the Crabs brought in a pinch hitter, Kyron Humphreys, and then he went and played first base. That ball will be just out of play down the right field line. It's a 2-2 count. Perez gets ready to throw. That one is hit to the second baseman. The feed to second is good. To first, he is safe. So the A's get the lead runner, but not Arriola. I'm sure they'll take that one as it cuts down the lead runner and still gets an out. Real quick, we'll bring up the Crabs lineup. Of course, you saw Harrington and Arriola. Jamie Mullen is playing third base today, and then Adam Enyart is DHing. Daniel Osborne Jr., as there's a ball from Perez. He's playing center. Kyron Humphreys, who came in for the injured player yesterday, playing right. Kavana Soares at catcher. Joe Fagan at shortstop, and Nico Taylor, the new left fielder. It is a 2-0 count to Jamie Mullen here, who did not play in last night's game. Pitch just misses high. It's a 3-0 count to the three-hitter Mullen. See if Perez can work back in this count. That pitch is a called strike. Good start. It's 3-1 now. One out, one on for the Crabs. Runner goes. It's hit down the first baseline and foul, so the runner will have to come back, and it is a full count. We got the shadows creeping in. If it's anything like yesterday, we should be expecting around an 8:45 sunset. I want to say around 8:35, 8:40, it should clear up, at least shadow-wise, make it a lot easier to see. In the meantime, though, the 3-2 pitch from Perez is hit up the middle. Perez going to go to second. He is not going to get it there. Oh! And the low throw cannot be made. Both runners will be safe. Perez was a little too late to second. And the offline throw to first allows both runners to be safe. It'll bring up the DH from last night's game, Adam Enyart. And that one hits him. That's going to load the bases for Daniel Osborne Jr. Enyart checking on himself. He looks to be okay. And we'll get Coach Ethan Winter coming out for the A's to calm down Perez after the hit by pitch and strategize how to get out of this bases loaded one-out situation. Obviously, a double play could end this. Perez today has done a pretty good job of forcing ground balls. If the A's can turn a clean double play here, that would be huge. Perez definitely capable of getting the strikeout, but he is more of a pitch to contact guy. And again, if he's able to get the ground ball in the infield, that might be more beneficial than even a strikeout. It's bases loaded, 1 out for Daniel Osborne. He takes low and away, ball 1. That one misses outside. It's a 2-0 count. You have to figure Perez will try to come in with the fastball here. I'm sure that's what Osborne is looking for. The pitch is hit to second base. They are going to get the out at second, but no throw. The tying run will score. Looks like the coaches are coming out to say that Rico at second did not tag the runner. And they are going to overturn the call. That is going to make the bases loaded with 1 away if it stands as is. Coach Hinojosa coming out now to talk to the umpires to see if he can get an explanation on the overturned call. Originally on the field, the umpire over at third base said that Rico did make the tag, but after a umpire review, they called him safe. Regardless, the run will score to tie it up. Coach probably not too happy with that explanation, but he's going to come off the field and the call will stay. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bring up Kyron Humphreys. He came in as a pinch hitter in the first inning of the second inning of yesterday's game. It'll be lefty on lefty matchup with Perez. That one hit to second. Feed to first is good. They're going to get the double play on that one. That's 2 away to end the inning. But the run does score. The Crabs tie it up here. It's going to be a 1-1 tie as we go into the top of the second. We're back in the top of the second. The score is tied 1-1 between the A's and the Crabs. Sean Psyche is going to come up to the plate to hit. The pitch is high. Miles Oliver remains in the game for the Crabs. Only gave up the 1 run, but the A's did make him throw over 30 pitches. We'll see how long he's able to stay out there as that one's fouled off down the third baseline from Psyche. The best inning the best inning at the plate for the A's, I was trying to figure out how to say that, is that one's hit to third. Play is made to retire Psyche. 1 away. But last inning was the best at the plate for the A's so far in this 2-game set. Of course, they scored their first run of the series and had the most base runners. As Scott Mitchell is going to step up for the A's. That one misses high. Popped up down the first baseline. It's going to get out of play, foul. 1-1 to Mitchell now. That one is fouled back. Mitchell last night came into the game as a defensive replacement for the A's and did a good job. Made some nice running catches at the warning track to save even more runs from scoring. That one hit to second. The underhand flip is in time to get Mitchell. There's a quick 2 down. It's going to bring up the Athletics leadoff hitter, Robbie Papel. Papel looking to get his first hit of the series. Takes a strike inside. It's 0-1. Ned Cheklich awaits on deck if Papel can get on. That one is strike 2. Papel hits it into left center. That's going to get down for a hit. And there is his first hit of the series. The 2-out single from Robbie Papel. And it'll bring up the heart of the order. Cheklich walked and scored his first time up. He takes another ball. It's 0-1 or 1-0. He hits that one up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits here for the A's. Put runners on first and second with 2 away. It'll bring up Grant Kinzel, the A's home run and RBI leader. Fouls that one back. across the street. It's 0-1. Kinzel, another A who drew a walk in the first. He takes an outside pitch for ball one to even up the count. He hits that one into left field. That's going to get down off the wall. That's going to score one. Cheklich is going to get into third, and Grant Kinzel will have an RBI double with 2 outs. 3 straight hits here for the A's, get another run across. There we go, that's the correct score. Big piece of hitting, doing what he does all the time at Chancey Park. And it'll bring up Brady White. White takes a ball high and away. Kinzel continues to come through with runners in scoring position. He's done it all season long. And in a big game, he does it right there. It's a 2-0 count to Brady White. This inning was going very smoothly for Miles Oliver. Sorry, I was trying to think of his first name. But then 3 straight hits from the A's turned it on its head. Ends up being another stressful inning as Brady White takes a strike. It's a 2-1 count. That one's in the dirt, ball 3. White in the driver's seat. Angel Mejia awaits on deck. That one's popped up to third base. It's going to be caught for out number 3. But the A's do get another one on the big RBI double from Grant Kinzel. Your Fresno A's lead going into the bottom of the second by a score of 2-1. Welcome back to the bottom of the second. Your Fresno A's have just taken the lead in the top of the second as Gabriel Perez faces Cavana Soares. Perez fires in a strike. That one just hit Suarez. It's the second hit by pitch from Perez, as it'll put the leadoff runner on. And it'll bring up Joe Fagan. That pitch misses low for ball one. Fagan got the start at third yesterday for the Crabs. He's playing shortstop tonight. That one's a ball low. It's 2-0. That one misses low. It's a 3-0 count to Fagan with the runner on. The pitch is low for ball four. And a hit by pitch and a 4-pitch walk back to back for Perez makes the Crabs threatening. See if Perez can work through this one. And it'll bring up another new player the A's haven't seen yet. It's going to be Nico Taylor playing left field, batting ninth. That one misses outside. Perez needs to find the strike zone here. Taylor shows bunt, but it is a ball. He pulls it back. It's going to be 2-0. That is 7 straight balls from Gabriel Perez. Let's see if he can work his way back into this count. Swing and a miss from Taylor. Good bounce back pitch from Perez. It's 2-1. Taylor awaits the pitch. He shows bunt again. It's ball 3. Angel Mejia and Sean Psyche going to come out and give a pep talk to Perez. The 3-1 pitch to Nico Taylor. That one is ball 4. That will load up the bases with nobody out for the Crabs. Looking to tie up the game or potentially take the lead here after the A's scored 1 in the second. It'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Alex Harrington. Harrington singled in his first at bat, then was thrown out on a fielder's choice. Pitch is low and outside for ball 1. Seems like that hit by pitch may have rattled Perez a little bit. He's had a tough time finding the strike zone since. Harrington awaits the 1-0 pitch from Perez. He throws. That pitch is closer, but it's called a ball. It's 2-0. That one is fouled back out of play. Right behind me. It is a 2-1 count. Corners in for the A's in case of a bunt. It's going to be ball 3. That one's low and inside. Almost clips Harrington in the foot. The 3-1 pitch. Perez needs to come in with a strike here. Probably rather them try to beat you with the bat over giving them the free walk. That one is called a ball. Ball 4, and it'll walk in a run. That is going to tie the game up. And after the 3rd consecutive walk, the A's will get action in their bullpen. Looks like it may be Tomas Torres warming up, as coach is going to come out and have a talk with Perez. This is another one of those situations where I need binoculars to see who the A's have warming up. See if, the shadows won't let me see it either on the broadcast. It is a right-hander. It could be Josh Moreno as well. But for now, Perez will stay in there and try to work out of this jam. Pitch misses, low and away, ball 1. Pitch inside, ball 2. This might be the last hitter that Perez faces. Unless, of course, he can get another ground ball. Hopefully get the runner out at home and maybe even first. A double play from home to first would be magnificent for the A's, but it looks like Coach Hinojosa is coming back out. And that will be the end of the day for Gabriel Perez. We'll get back to you when we find out who's coming in to pitch for the A's and once they get warmed up. We'll be back here in the bottom of the 2nd. And it'll be Nathan Carrillo, the pitcher for the A's, taking over for Gabriel Perez. Carrillo usually a starter, but coming into the game in relief, and it does make sense as it is only the second inning, so he might need to go at least a few here, get some depth here for the A's. He throws a ball. That one is a called strike to Jason Arriola. It's a 3-1 count, still nobody out. Carrillo gets the called strike. It's a full count. After Arriola, it'll bring up Jamie Mullen. That one is close, but called ball 4. And that'll bring in another run for the Crabs. Mullen cannot hold up. It's an 0-1 count. That one gets past the catcher Psyche. That's going to score a run. That'll be the third run of the inning for the Crabs, as they now lead by a score of 4-2. A 4-2 lead for the Crabs. Still nobody out. Runners on second and third. It's a 1-1 count to the hitter. That one is fouled back. It's a 1-2 count. The pitch from Carrillo is a curveball that just misses. It's 2-2. Mullen reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Pitch misses outside. It's full count now. A base empty at first for Carrillo if he were to lose Mullen, but with nobody out, you don't want to do that right now. Carrillo gets his pitch. He deals. That's going to be another ball, and that'll allow a run to score. It's now 5-2 Crabs. It was errors yesterday that ruled the day for the A's. And today so far it's been walks. Just hope they can at least get out of this very long inning and keep scoring some runs. And it'll bring up the DH, Adam Enyart. That pitch misses low. It's 0-1. Enyart awaits the pitch. That one's high, ball 2. Enyart was hit by a pitch in his first time up. That pitch misses. It's ball 3. Carrillo having some trouble finding the strike zone today. That one's a called strike. It's 3-1. The pitch from Carrillo is strike 2. Makes the count full. Full count. The pitch is swung on, and it is hit very high behind the seats. Ooh, that one sounded like that might have hit a car. That's not good. Count remains full, though, 3-2. There's a lot of street parking around the stadium here, so there are many cars at risk. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball, so it won't matter. But the ball does get through the infield into center. That's going to allow another run to score. And this is about as a nightmare of an inning as you can get if you're the A's, as they still have nobody out. They've allowed 5 runs to score, but the Crabs haven't even gotten a hit this inning. It's just been walks and errors. Or walks and an error, but still. That pitch misses high. It's a 1-0 to Daniel Osborne Jr. Osborne, another hitter who reached on a fielder's choice, fouls that one back. Hits the window of the fire department. It's a 1-1 count. Carrillo just trying to work one batter at a time right now. Focus on the hitter and getting him out. That one's low and away. Good stop by Psyche. It's a 2-1 count. The pitch from Carrillo, runner goes, but Carrillo catches him. They're going to get the runner at first caught in a rundown. He is out. They're going to go home. And the throw is not in time. The run scores, but the A's do get an out. It's 7-2, 1 away. That will clear the bases as well, but at the cost of a run. That one misses for a ball. It's a 3-1 count. The runner, Enyart, took off for second. Carrillo caught him, and they got him in a pickle as the runner from third was tempted to go home after they committed to getting Enyart out. And there is another walk to Osborne. There's a runner on first now with one away. One down. Gotta hope for the double play here. Your Carrillo. I was thinking one batter at a time, but you might need a couple more here. As Coach Hinojosa is going to come out to talk with Carrillo. More activity in the A's bullpen. But it looks like we are going to get a pitching change. Carrillo will depart as Humphrey steps in, and we'll get a new pitcher when we get back. The new pitcher for the A's will be Michael Moreno, coming in to face Kyron Humphreys. Moreno seeing if he can turn things around for this A's team so far here in the bottom of the second. It has been a bleak second inning. He misses high and away, ball one. Humphreys, his last at bat, grounded into a double play. Another one of those would be nice here. Swings and misses at the pitch from Moreno. It's 1-1. That one is hit by Humphreys down the left field line, foul. The 1-2 pitch from Moreno to Humphreys is ball two. The pickoff move almost got the runner at first. Good move from Moreno, but he gets back in there just safely. Another pickoff attempt, and they got him. Back-to-back pickoff attempts gets the runner Osborne. It's 2 down. His pickoff move is so fast, I can't even switch it over in time to get that angle. That pitch misses. It's a full count to Humphreys with nobody on and 2 outs. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Moreno comes in and gets the job done. But 7 walks in the inning by A's pitching allow 6 runs. And we will go to the top of the 3rd inning. The Crabs lead the A's by a score of 7-2. A's have some work to do offensively now. See if they can make it happen. Welcome back to the top of the 3rd inning. Angel Mejia steps into the plate for the A's. I will say the A's have been able to do some damage off of Oliver. They're going to need to do some more in this half inning and later on. That one's a strike to Mejia. A's do have 4 hits in the 2 innings. That one is skied into right center, but the play is made by the running center fielder. Who's out in center today? It is Osborne. Gets the out for out number 1. And it'll bring up Caleb Rico. Rico had the first RBI for the A's, had a bases loaded single. That built off of his pinch hit double last night. We'll see what he can do in the 3rd here. He fouls it back. It's 0-1. Rico takes a ball to even the count. That one is skied. It might stay fair. It will be. And the sliding play is made by the catcher. Good play from Soares back there, as that looked like a tough pop-up to catch, but he hangs on. It's out number 2. And it'll bring up Theo Wood. Pitch is fouled out behind home plate for strike one. The pitch from Oliver. It's hit to short, but it finds a glove right to Fagan for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Miles Oliver. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Crabs still lead by a score of 7-2 over the A's when we return. Kavana Soares leads off the bottom of the third for the Crabs, and he takes a ball from Michael Moreno. Soares was hit by a pitch. He fouls that one off. It's 1-1. That one is hit down the left field line. It's going to be foul into the Crabs bullpen. It's a 1-2 count. Moreno looking to pick up where he left off. He struck out Humphreys to end the second. Looking to do the same to Soares. And he does. Soares is caught looking by Moreno. Back-to-back strikeouts. Puts one away here in the third. And it'll bring up the shortstop, Joe Fagan. Fagan caught the line drive that ended the top half of the third for the A's. He takes a breaking ball low and away, ball 1. Pitch is outside, ball 2. Moreno's pitch is hit to short, just past the reach of Mejia. That's going to be a single. And that'll bring in Nico Taylor. The pitch is swung on and missed. In the dirt, way out in front of home plate. Must have been nasty as that gets Taylor to go. And it's 0-1. But it hits so far in front of the plate that it gets away from the catcher and will allow Fagan to get to second. That's the trade-off, I guess, from that nasty of a pitch. It's an 0-1 count with the runner on second and one away. That one is fouled back. 0-2. Swung on and missed. And there's the strikeout from Michael Moreno. 2 down. Moreno looking to get out of this inning scoreless. It'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Crabs, Alex Harrington, who's been on twice with a single and a walk. Moreno steps off, throws to first, throws to second, but the runner was already back on second base. Big lead for Fagan at second. It's going to be a ball to Harrington. Pitch misses outside. It's 2-0 to the leadoff hitter. Moreno steps off but gets back on the mound. His 2-0 pitch to Harrington is a called strike. Good breaking ball to fall over the plate. Looked like Harrington wasn't looking for that one. Sun setting here. It's getting a little bit easier to see. Should continue to as the day goes on, as that one's tapped foul. It's a 2-2 count. That one's hit out to left center. It is going to get down. It'll score one. The throw to second is not in time. Close play. But that will be an RBI double from Alex Harrington. Makes the score 8-2 Crabs. It'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Jason Arriola. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. One of the 7 allowed by the A's in the second inning. He takes a strike there. It's 0-1. Pitch is fouled back, 0-2 to Arriola. Moreno done a good job so far finding the strike zone. The Crabs have managed to get a couple hits here to score a run. Pitch close, but call the ball. It's 1-2. Pitch misses high, 2-2. Tried to get him with the high fastball. Arriola does not chase. Foul down the third base line, out of play. Count remains 2-2 as Arriola stays alive. Got some bubbles here flying around. We'll see if they get in front of the cameras. Pitch is low, ball 3. Two down, one on, and a full count now for Moreno. So he's going to ask for another ball. Doesn't like that one. Hopefully this is the ball that can get him a strikeout. Moreno throws, misses, it's ball 4. From 0-2 to 3-2, and then to a walk. A good plate appearance from Jason Arriola. First and second, 2 down to Mullen. Mullen takes a strike. That's a breaking ball that misses inside. It's 1-1. Looked from my angle like it might have been a strike, but I think it missed a couple inches off the inside of the plate. Runners do go. That one is skied way up. It will be out of play. Cheklik chasing after it, but it gets onto the roof of the clubhouse. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Mullen today, similar to Arriola before his last plate appearance, it is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball is swatted down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Spoils a good pitch from Moreno. That one's hit out into left field. It's going to move way foul. And it hits the top of the fence and bounces into the highway. Deep foul ball, but it still counts as a strike. The count remains 1-2. That one's hit fair into center field. Papel ranging under it. He'll make the play for out number 3. pretty good inning from Moreno, but the Crabs do get another run. They lead the A's going into the fourth by a score of 8-2. Welcome back to the fourth inning here at Arcata Ballpark. Sean Psyche steps in to face Miles Oliver. And he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Psyche 0 for 1 today. Looking to change that. He takes the ball in the dirt. Good rebound inning last time up for Miles Oliver. Retired the A's in order after giving up a run in each of the first two frames. Psyche hits that to third. It might be a tough play, but a good throw from the second baseman retires Psyche at first. One away. And it'll bring up the right fielder, Scott Mitchell. Pitch is outside, called strike. That one is a curveball that misses high for ball one to even up the count. Pitch is low, ball two. That one misses. Good eye from Mitchell. It's 3-1. Seeing if he can get on here with one away in the fourth. Pitch is high, ball four. And the walk for Scott Mitchell. Especially in the first inning, Miles Oliver had some trouble finding the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case here in the fourth or if that was a one-batter anomaly. But the A's would definitely take a few walks of their own here if they can get them. As the leadoff hitter, Papel, steps up. He, of course, singled to lead off the rally in the second. That one is skied up into left center. Center fielder, or left fielder, drops it. Mitchell's going to make his way to second, and the error by the Crabs will put runners on first and second with one out. And it'll bring up Seklik, who also singled. He's 1 for 1 with the single and the walk. Pitch misses low for ball one. The A's have something cooking here in the fourth. Seeing if they can get back into this game and close the gap. Pitch misses, ball 2. The pitch from Oliver is hit well into center from Cheklich. He's going to track it down, though. Tagging is Mitchell. He'll get to third. It's going to be first and third, 2 away for Grant Kinzel, who, of course, had the RBI double in the second, the chain of 3 hits for the A's in the second inning to score that run. Runner goes. Papel makes it into second with a stolen base. It's going to be a 1-0 count with runners at second and third and 2 outs for Grant Kinzel. Kinzel looking to see if he can make magic happen for a second time. That one is hit into left field. He does. That's going to score 1. They're going to hold Papel at third. Kinzel comes through again. It is now 8-3 as the A's get a run. And it looks like we will get a pitching change for the Crabs. We'll find out who that is when we get back and he gets warmed up. We go, well, still in the top of the fourth inning. The A's get a run. They trail 3-8 as the new pitcher comes in. Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning. Antonio Nordman is the new pitcher for the Humboldt Crabs out of West Valley Junior College. Brady White steps up to the plate to greet him. Nordman throws a strike. It's 0-1. If you're just joining us here, the A's have just scored another run on the RBI single from Grant Kinsel, but they still trail by 5. It's 8-3 Crabs over the A's. But runner on third, though. Maybe White can get a hit. It's a 1-1 count. Bring this game even closer. Still relatively early here in the top of the fourth. The A's have plenty of time to get some runs back. White takes low in the dirt. It's ball 2. White went 2 for 4 yesterday. He's 0 for 2 today. Looking to get back in the hit column in a big way. That one is way high and outside. Nice play by the catcher, Suarez, to get in front of it. It's a 3-1 count to Brady White. White takes the strike. It's a full count. Shadows are gone. The visuals on the stream looks a lot better. Runner's going to go, but it doesn't matter because White takes the walk. It's bases loaded now, 2 outs for Angel Mejia. Mejia with a chance to do some damage. Like Brady White had 2 hits yesterday, he would love one right here. Pitch is called, outside strike. Mejia at the plate. Caleb Rico waits on deck for a potential at bat. Pitch from Nordman is hit up the middle. Play will be made by the shortstop Fagan to end the inning. The A's, however, do get a run back on another RBI from Kinsel. They are down by a score of 3-8. The Crabs lead as we head into the bottom of the fourth here in Arcata. We'll be back. Adam Enyart steps to the plate for the Crabs. The new pitcher for the A's will be the other Moreno, Joshua Moreno. He throws a ball low and away to Enyart. Moreno, in his appearances for the A's this season, has been fantastic, as that one hits the fire station foul. Definitely a guy who can see for the A's, providing some shutdown innings to keep them in this. Strike 2 from Moreno to Enyart. That pitch misses low. It's a 2-2 count. Enyart is 0 for 0. He has a hit by pitch and a walk as he takes ball 3. He's looking for another one. Moreno, the quick delivery. It's hit out to short. The throw. The stretch by Kinsel was there yesterday. The stretch by Cheklich gets him out. Nice play. One down now for the Crabs. In our interview with him last week, Ned Cheklich said that he prefers playing first base, and he showed it right there. He has been one of the more sure-handed fielders for the A's. As Osborne steps in and takes a strike from Moreno. That one is fouled back. Would have drilled me if the net wasn't there. It's an 0-2 count. Pitch is high and inside, ball 1. That one is tapped to Moreno. The play will be made for out number 2. And it'll bring up Kyron Humphreys, who is 0 for 2 with a double play and a strikeout. Moreno hoping to make that 0 for 3. That one is hit out to left field. It's going to get off the bottom of the wall. Humphreys going 2. He'll make it in there with a stand-up double. Think I might have had an announcer's jinx moment right there. Apologies. As Humphreys gets his first hit of the game. There is now a runner on second with 2 down. The hitter will be the catcher, Kavana Soares. He's 0 for 1 with the hit by pitch. Soares takes a close pitch, call the ball. It's 0-1. I got that backwards. It's 1-0. Pitches outside, 2-0. That one is hit out to left field. Going back on it is Brady White. Oh, and it's off his glove at the warning track. That's going to score Humphreys. Suarez digging a third. He'll make it in there. That's going to be the 9th run of the game for the Crabs. It's going to be interesting. I guess they're going to call it a hit. It was a very tough play from Brady White. He tried to run it down, but it looks like it might have tipped off his glove. He had to go a long way to try to get that one. And it'll bring up Joe Fagan. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. Fagan 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. That one tapped foul behind him. It's 1-1. Moreno with the runner at third trying to get out of the inning. Pitch just misses, ball 2. That one is hit to short. Mejia throws, gets him, out number 3. The Crabs get another run. We're going to head to the top of the 5th. The Crabs 9, the A's 3. Caleb Rico steps in for the A's in the top of the 5th against Antonio Nordman. Nordman throws. Rico takes inside. Ball 1. Rico, as I mentioned earlier, had the RBI single back in the 1st to score the run. Takes ball 2. That one is hit foul down the third baseline. Oh, my bad. Had the first base camera still on. Didn't miss too much. It's a 2-1 count to Rico. He's looking to get on for the second time today. He takes a ball. He just might do that. It's 3-1. Pitch is outside, called a strike. The count is full. The pitch from Nordman to Rico is ball 4. Rico gets the walk. Runner on to lead off the 5th inning. They'll bring in Theo Wood, who is currently 0 for 2. Pitch is hit to the pitcher. Oh, and he's going to miss the throw. Rico stumbles, says he tripped over the fielder. But regardless, he will be at second, and Wood will remain at first on the throwing error by the pitcher, Nordman. Rico and Coach Hinojosa asking if it's interference as he tripped over one of the fielders at second base. For now, we'll put the runner on second. Nobody out. Does not seem like they're going to call it interference. Although the umpires are going to get together to talk about it. They are going to keep Caleb Rico at second base. The hitter will be the catcher, Sean Psyche. Psyche 0 for 2 today. Gonna see if he can drive the runner in with nobody out. He takes a strike. That one misses high. It's a 1-1 count. That one is hit to third. First baseman's going to tag. He's going to throw, and the nice pick to get Psyche. Good throw from the third baseman, but Jason Ariola snags that one off the dirt to get the out. There will be a runner at second and 2 away for the A's. Scott Mitchell, the 9-hitter, comes up to the plate. He taps that one to third. Going to be another tough play. But the play is made over at third. Good defense by the Crabs keeps the game where it is. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The score is 9-3. Crabs over the A's. It'll be Nico Taylor. Uh-oh. There we go. Had a camera malfunction, but we're back. Nico Taylor facing Joshua Moreno. He takes a strike. Moreno throws a ball. Another ball low and away from Moreno. It's a 2-1 count to Taylor, who is 0 for 1. He also has a walk today. He takes a strike. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Moreno gets the call, strike 3. Taylor goes down on strikes. There was 1 out in the inning. And it'll bring up Alex Harrington, who has been trouble for the A's today. He is 2 for 2. He has an RBI double and a walk. He's going to bunt. Moreno, the throw is not in time. Didn't get enough on it. The bunt single for Alex Harrington is his 3rd hit of the day. It'll bring up Jason Arriola. Arriola 0 for 1, has a couple of walks. Takes a strike from Moreno. That one is in the dirt. It's 1-1. That one fouled off down the 3rd baseline. Big foul territory here in Arcata, but it will still get out of reach of Theo Wood. Count is going to be 1-2 to the 2-hole hitter for the Crabs. Runner goes. The throw from Psyche is a good one, and he nabs him at second. Nice throw by Sean Psyche to get the leadoff hitter Harrington out at second. He will be caught stealing. It's a 2-2 count. We can put another out up on the board. Forgot to add the runner on first, but it didn't matter because there is a runner no more. And a high and away ball from Moreno will make it a 3-2 count. The pitch is low and inside. It'll be a walk. The 3rd walk of the game for Jason Arriola. He's been super patient today. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, the very good defensive 3rd baseman, Jamie Mullen. He's made some great plays over there. He takes a ball. Really making great plays in some dire situations, too. The A's probably could have had another run if it wasn't for Mullen's defense. The pickoff move from Moreno is not in time. That one's hit into left field. It's going to get past the reach of Brady White into the corner. Hustling around third is Ariola. He will score. And that's going to be a triple for Jamie Bolin. That'll be the 10th run of the game for the Crabs. They lead 10-3 here as they get another big 2-out hit. They did that last inning too. That'll bring up the DH Enyart with a runner at third and 2 away. Takes low and outside for a ball. The pitch from Moreno is high, ball 2. That one is in there for a strike to make the count 2-1. Moreno with some late traffic here, looking to work out of it. That's going to be a single up the middle, and that'll score another Crabs run. It's 11-3. It'll bring up the 0 for 2 Osborne. He has a walk today, but otherwise has been quiet. He swings and misses at the first pitch he sees from Moreno. It's 0-1. Oh, 2 pitch gets behind the catcher. It's a 1-1 count, and the runner will move up to second. Moreno deals. That one's hit to right center field. Will it get down or will it be caught? Papel can't get there. It's going to score another run. And that's going to allow Osborne to get on second. We'll see if it was an error or a hit. Looks like they're going to call it a double here. That will switch the runners. It's 12-3 now, Crabs, as they're making this one into a big inning. And after the double, Coach Hinojosa coming out to have a talk with Moreno, who's allowed some 2-out bleeding here. And there is a pitcher coming into the game as Moreno will depart. We'll see who the new pitcher is. Looks like it could be Sergio Perez when we get back, once he gets all warmed up and ready to go. Hey, I got one right. It will be Sergio Ruiz coming in to pitch for the A's. We'll see what he can do against Humphreys as Humphreys pops it up. Play is made by Mejia at short to retire the side. One pitch, one out for Sergio Ruiz. But the Crabs put up another 3. They're going to go into the 6th inning with a 12-3 lead over the A's when we come back. Welcome back after that quick break to the 6th inning. Antonio Nordman will stay on the mound to face Robbie Papel. Papel takes a strike. Papel today is 0 for 2, or 1 for 3, sorry. Don't want to short him on that. He has a single. He also reached on an error and stole a base his last time to the plate. He takes ball 1 to even up the count. I, of course, put those backwards. Still trying to get used to this new scoreboard, but I think it's looking pretty good, and Papel gets hit by the pitch in the back. Hopefully he's doing all right. Hustles down to first. The A's have a leadoff runner. And it'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Ned Cheklich. Cheklich has a walk, a single, and a sac fly today. Swings and misses at the fastball for strike 1. Tries to go the fastball away again, but that one's a ball. Cheklich not fooled on that one. Cheklich takes high and in. It's ball 2. Nordman deals. Cheklich swings and misses. It'll even the count at 2-2. Cheklich awaits the pitch. It's high and away, ball 3. They seem to like the high pitch on the tall hitter Cheklich, but he did not take it that one. Not take a swing, rather. He did take the pitch, and it was a good decision. It's a full count. Runner on first, nobody out. Nordman steps off to look back Papel, who already has a stolen base today. That one in on the hands, and that'll be a walk for Cheklich. That'll put runners on first and second, and we've got one in scoring position for Grant Kinzel with nobody away. Kinzel today 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a walk. Had an RBI double and then an RBI single after the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch is outside. They're going to throw back to Cheklich, but it gets by the first baseman. That's going to allow Papel to go to third. Cheklich had to dive back in, so he will not be able to advance. Or maybe he will. I think that ball got out of play. That's going to allow Cheklich to go to second after all. Now runners at second and third for Kinzel. As the coach comes out to talk with Nordman, we'll see if we get a pitching change or not. My bad, he went right by Nordman. Nordman will stay in the game. He's talking to the umpire about the ruling to get Cheklich over to second base. In all that chaos, the actual pitch itself was a ball. It's going to be an 0-1 count. The Crab skipper is going to depart the field as it will bring up the 0-1 or the 1-0 pitch to Grant Kinzel. Kinzel hits that one. That's going to get down. There's another RBI, maybe 2. Center fielder slips on the wet grass, and that will score 2. Grant Kinzel keeps on coming through today. The score is now 5-12. Let me get those inputted. Now we will have a talk with Nordman, and he's going to come out of the game. Grant Kinzel, 3 hits and 4 RBIs today. What a game. As Nordman departs, we'll get a new pitcher. I will find out who that is once he gets warmed up. We're in the top of the 6th inning. There is still 1 on and nobody out. Welcome back after the Kinzel 2 RBI single and the pitching change. Jackson Kelly is coming up on the mound for the Crabs, and he steps in to face Brady White. White taps that one foul. Takes a breaking ball for strike two. It is now an 0-2 count to Brady White. Kinzel gets his lead on first. That one is in the dirt. Ball one. Swung on and missed. And Brady White will go down on strikes. The new pitcher, Kelly. That will be the first out of the inning for the A's. Angel Mejia steps up to the dish now. Mejia today is 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch he sees in this at-bat is a ball. That one is skied into right field. It'll get out of play. The 1-1 count now to Mejia. That ball is popped up to the first baseman who's doing the pop-up dance. Arriola makes the play on it, just barely. And it'll be 2 outs as Mejia is retired. And it'll bring up Caleb Rico. Jackson Kelly, the new pitcher, throws. It's a strike to Rico. Rico today is 1 for 2. He has an RBI single and a walk. A lot of walks on both sides here tonight. Rico hits that one foul down the third base line. It's 1-1. Or 0-2, rather. Swung on and missed. That'll be a strikeout for Rico. Kelly comes in and retires the next 3 A's. However, the Athletics do get 2 off of the Grant Kinzel single. That's his 4th RBI of the game, and it'll be 12-5 now as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Sergio Ruiz comes out to the mound again for his second inning of work. And for the Crabs, it'll be their catcher, Kavana Soares. He takes a quick ball from Ruiz. It's a 1-0 count. Soares today is 1 for 2. He has an RBI triple. He's also been hit by a pitch. He takes a strike to even the count. Good bounce back from Ruiz. We're here in the bottom of the 6th. The score is Crabs 12, A's 5. That one misses inside. It's 2-1. That ball is hit down the left field line. Looks like our camera has frozen. Let me get that back out here. They might have deactivated for a second, but they should be back on. It's a 2-2 count to Soares, the catcher. He swings and misses. Strike 3 for Sergio Perez. That'll be the first out of the inning. Joe Fagan steps in. Pitch is a strike. That one's hit to third. The long throw from Rico is off the glove of the first baseman. That will allow Fagan to reach. And it'll bring up Nico Taylor. Perez throws. That one's hit into left field. That's going to get down for a bloop single. They'll hold the runner at second. There's first and second now with one away. Pitch misses for a ball 1 to the leadoff hitter, Alex Harrington. That one misses outside, close pitch, but it's a 2-0 count. Ruiz trying to work out of this one. Runners at first and second with one away. That pitch is called a ball. It's a 3-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. See if Ruiz can get a ground ball. That'll work. That's a strike. It's a full count now. Harrington didn't think so. But the call that matters is that it was a strike. The pitch is hit down the right field line. It's going to get out of play, foul near the A's bullpen. Count remains 3-2. That one's hit just foul down the third base line. Wood made a play on it, but it was a couple feet off to the left. Count sticks at 3-2. Mejia doesn't want to lose him here to load the bases. Another foul off from Harrington. He's getting in a battle here with Sergio Ruiz. Runners go. That ball is hit into left. It's going to be off the wall. That'll score a run. And only the one is it is an RBI double from Alex Harrington. Harrington, that is his fourth hit of the ball game. And it makes the score 13-5. It'll bring up the first baseman, Arriola, who has 3 walks today. Rico coming out to talk with Ruiz as he tries to keep the score where it's at. That one's hit out to right center. That's going to get down. That'll score 1. It'll score 2 as it gets all the way to the wall. Arriola's going to stop at second. It's an overthrow, though, and nobody is at third. That's going to allow Arriola to get back to third. That'll be most likely a double and an error. As unfortunately now it's going to be another crooked inning from the Crabs, and it's going to make the total score 15-3 or 15-5. Apologies. Still only 1 away. It'll bring up Mullen, who tripled in his last at bat. That ball is low. It's a 1-0 count. Feels like every time the A's get a few runs, the Crabs answer right back. That one is called a ball. It's 2-0. That pitch, ooh, close one there, called a ball. It's going to be a 3-0 count to Mullen. That one's a strike, 3-1. That one's going to be a walk to Mullen. That'll put runners on the corners with one away. Looks like the hitter will remain Enyart, but we'll get a mound visit first. Zeke Savage warming up in the bullpen for the A's. We'll see if Ruiz departs. And he will. It'll be Savage coming in to pitch. The Crabs lead the A's by a score of 15-5 when we come back. Welcome back to Fresno Athletics Baseball in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ezekiel Savage is the new pitcher for your Fresno A's. Throws a ball in there. It's a 1-0 count now to Daniel Osborne. Runner goes. Ball is in the dirt. That's going to allow him to get to second base. Pitch misses high. It's ball 3. See if Savage can get in the strike zone here. Corner infielders playing up. Swung on and foul tipped. It's strike 1. It's Enyart, the hitter. He got the green light on the 3-0 count. Savage gets ready to throw. That one misses low. It's ball 4 to load the bases. That is now the 10th walk of the game that the Crabs have taken. As now Daniel Osborne Jr. steps to the plate with the bases loaded and one away. He hits that one into right center field. It's going to be caught by Papel. They're going to try to score him. Throw will go to third. As the run does score, it's going to be 16-5 now. There we go. Runners will be at first and second with 2 away. It'll bring up Humphreys. Humphreys is 1 for 4 with a double. He hits that one to second base. Rico going to make the play for out number 3. The Crabs do get 4 this inning, though. They can hit. It's going to be 16-5. The Crabs lead the A's as we go into the 7th. We'll be back when the A's get their next ups. Welcome back to the 7th inning of this game between your Fresno A's and the Humboldt Crabs. This game so far not going the way the A's would like. They are down by a score of 16-5 as Jackson Kelly remains the pitcher for the Crabs, and we get a pinch hitter for the A's. It's going to be Landon McNally. McNally hits one up the middle. It's going to get past the reach of the pitcher. Oh, and it's a slip and slide out at second base. Both the shortstop and the second baseman can't make the play. That's going to allow McNally to get on to first. It'll bring up the catcher, Sean Psyche. He takes a ball away. That one is a strike. It's a 1-1 count to Psyche. The A's looking to put a few on the board to get back into this game. As Psyche can't hold up, it's 2-2, or 1-2. That pitch misses. Now it's 2-2. McNally on first. Pitch misses, the full count. This is the third inning in a row that the A's have got their leadoff hitter on. And they have put up a couple runs in these last couple innings. Their hitting approach has definitely been better today than it was yesterday. Psyche hits that one into left center field. That's going to get down. Runners will be at first and second. The first hit of the game from Sean Psyche. And it'll bring up the 9-hole hitter and right fielder, Scott Mitchell. Mitchell 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. He takes a strike in there for the first pitch of the at-bat from Kelly. Still nobody away. Runners on first and second for the A's. Swung on and missed. It's going to be 0-2 on the outside changeup. That one's hit to third. They're going to go to first, try to get Mitchell at second. He is safe. They only get the one. It'll be first and third with one away. After the fielder's choice, it'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Robbie Papel. He has a single. He's also been hit by a pitch today. See what he can do against the left-handed pitcher, Jackson Kelly. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. Kelly's pitch is low and way outside. It's going to be 1-1. Papel hoping to get his first RBI of the day. If he can drive home Landon McNally. That one is hit to second base. It's going to be an RBI ground out for Robbie Papel. 2 away, but the A's get another one. That is their 6th run of the ball game. That'll also put Mitchell at second base. Let me fix these balls and strikes. It's also 2 outs. The hitter now, Ned Cheklich. He hits that one to center. That's going to drop for a base hit. That is going to bring home Mitchell. He will score. Into second is Cheklich. Have to get clarification on his name. I've heard a couple different pronunciations. I will clarify with him tonight or tomorrow to make sure we're getting that pronounced correctly. Regardless, though, that's an RBI double. It is now 16-7. And it'll bring up Grant Kinzel, who's been on fire today, the lead offensive force for the A's. That one is swung on and missed from Kinzel for strike one. That one hit to third. The throw to first is picked and in time. The Crabs get Kinzel out for the first time today. That's going to end the inning. The A's do get another 2 runs, though. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Crabs lead the A's by a score of 16-7. Welcome back. Zeke Savage stays in the game for the A's. Pitching to a Crabs pinch hitter, who I will get to you in just a second, find out who that is. There's a strike from Savage. That one is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 to the pinch hitter. That one hit into right field. That's going to be a base hit. And it'll bring up Joe Fagan. Fagan takes a strike. It's 0-1. Runner goes. It's hit to second. They won't be able to get the runner, but they will get the out at first. They retire Fagan. The runner on the stolen base does make it out to second. Going to be one out, runner in scoring position now. Nico Taylor will remain in the game to hit against Zeke Savage. That one's hit to Savage. The throw over to first is in time, 2 away. One pitch, one out for that hitter. It's going to bring up the dangerous Alex Harrington to the plate. Harrington steps in with 2 outs and a runner at third. Ball 1 from Savage. That one is a called strike. He gets back in the count. Victor Leonardo is warming up in the A's bullpen. The pitch from Savage is outside. It's a 2-1 count. That one's outside. It's 3-1. Another hot hitter in Jason Arriola is on deck. Savage looking to bounce back and get Harrington here. That one is popped up into center field. It's pretty deep, but Papel has a beat on it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. And yeah, finally a scoreless inning for the A's. We go into the top of the 8th. The Crabs lead by a score of 16-7. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 8th inning. Jackson Kelly is still in the game. And he is pitching to Cole Smith, but not anymore, as Cole Smith gets a leadoff single. Good quick plate appearance there from Smith. Gets a runner on for the A's. Kelly now facing Caleb Rico. My bad. That is Rico on deck. It's going to be Angel Mejia stepping into the box. Mejia has himself an 1-0 count. That one is a ball. It's 2-0. Sorry about that, folks. We had a question from a fan, but we have a runner on now with Caleb Rico. I don't know why that switched to third base. There's runners on first and second. It is an 0-1 count to Rico. Swung on and missed. The count is 0-2. That is a ball outside. It's 1-2 to Rico. The A's got something brewing on the bases. And Rico is called out on strikes for out number 1. And it'll bring in the once pinch hitter, Landon McNally, up for his second plate appearance. McNally, they gave a single as he hits that one into foul territory. It will not be caught. It's going to be 0-1. McNally hit a wall up the middle in his first pinch hit appearance. It seemed like a play that might have been made, but had some mishaps in the infield. They gave him a hit on that. I'm not going to complain. I'm sure Landon won't either. So he's officially 1 for 1 today. He takes a ball to even the count. 1-1. Kelly, the pitch to McNally. McNally fouls that one back. It's 1-2. On deck is the A's catcher, Sean Psyche. McNally hits it to first. Plays made by the first baseman. They're going to get the out at second. McNally will get to first. There will be runners at the corners and 2 outs. Psyche has a hit today. He's looking for another one that would drive in a run. That pitch misses. 1-0. Pitch misses inside, almost gets him, but he's able to avoid it. It's going to be 2-0. That one is fouled back across the street. It's going to be a 2-1 count to Psyche. Two on, 2 out. Psyche takes ball 3. If he is able to reach, it'll bring up Scott Mitchell. He's been on base a couple times tonight. That one is hit up into center field, deep into the night sky. See if anyone can catch it. It's going to be the second baseman who makes the play to retire the side. The score remains as we head into the bottom of the 8th. The Crabs have 16. The A's have 7. As Jason Arriola comes to the plate, he will be facing the A's new pitcher, Victor Leonardo. Leonardo, his last appearance was the series finale against the Aggies on last Sunday, and he had closed out the game, got the ninth inning duties. He's gotten that a few times so far this season. Seems to be a go-to guy for the A's late in the games. Another situation just like that here as he fires in a strike. Leonardo trying to keep the game right where it's at to get the A's their chance in the top of the ninth. It's an 0-1 count to Arriola. That one's high and tight, ball one. Arriola today has walked a few times, and he has, I believe it's an RBI double, but with an error gives him technically a triple. But I don't think it was scored that way. I think it's a double and an error. That one's a ball outside. It's 2-1. Swung on and missed. Good pitch by Leonardo. It's 2-2. Crowd has thinned out a little bit here at Arcata Ballpark, but still some people left in the stands. It is getting relatively cold tonight, a little cooler than it was last night. That one hit out to right. Mitchell's going to make the play for out number one. One away, nobody on for Jamie Mullen. I do like the Batman chance they have for the Bat Boy out here. Showing the Crabs Bat Boy some love. The pitch from Leonardo is a strike. Another pitch high and tight. It's going to be 1-1 to the third baseman, Mullen. Two and one the count. The pitch from Leonardo is over the head of Psyche. It's going to be ball three. Leonardo gets his pitch. He readies and throws. It's going to be high, ball four. Mullen will take the walk. It'll be Enyart coming back up. Enyart been the DH in these last two games for the Crabs. He can't hold up on a swing and miss strike. That one misses high. It's 1-1. Seems to be where Leonardo has missed so far tonight. If he's out of the strike zone, tends to be high. That one is in there for strike 2. We are approaching at 10:30 here. It's been a long one tonight. That pitch misses. It's 2-2. About a 3.5-hour game so far, and we still have the 9th inning to go. And only one away in the bottom of the 8th. This is opposed to yesterday, which got finished in under 2 hours and 45 minutes. It was a pretty quick one. As, the inside pitch gets Enyart to swing and miss at it. Not a pretty swing there. As Leonardo gets the strikeout for the second out of the inning. It'll bring up Osborne Jr. Osborne takes a high breaking ball. It's 1-0. Pitches inside, 2-0. That one is in there for a strike. It's a 2-1 count. Swings and misses does Osborne. It's a 2-2 count. Good breaking ball from Leonardo to get him to chase out of the zone. The 2-2 pitch from Leonardo is chopped to short. Mejia not going to be able to make the play. Skips off his glove. That's going to allow the runner to advance, and it will allow Osborne to reach. It's going to be first and second, 2 away. It'll be Kyron Humphreys. See if the A's can retire him one more time. He had one big swing of the bat today. Otherwise, he's been relatively quiet. That pitch misses high. It's 1-0. That one almost gets the back foot of Humphreys. It's a 2-0 count. That one is fouled back across the street into a backyard, it looks like. It's going to be a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch from Victor Leonardo to Kyron Humphreys is outside and away. It's 3-1. That was a double descriptor. I said outside and away. I meant outside and low. The late night and the cold might be getting to me. That one, close pitch, called the ball 4. That's going to load the bases now with 2 outs. It's number 17, the mystery pinch hitter for the Crabs that can't seem to find on their roster. Strike 1. The pitch from Leonardo just misses. It's going to even the count at 1-1. That pitch misses. It's 2-1. That one is swung on and missed. It's a 2-2 count. Leonardo 1 strike away from ending the inning. That one hit down the right field line. It's going to be foul. 17 stays alive. Leonardo trying to work his way to a scoreless 8th. That one is called strike 3. Leonardo gets the big strikeout. That's going to end the inning, and we'll go to the A's half of the 9th. It's going to be the top of the 9th inning. The A's going to try to make a comeback. They're down by a score of 16-7 when we return. Welcome to the A's top of the 9th inning as they try to make a comeback. They got a lot of work to do, but as I said yesterday, stranger things have happened. They're down by 9 as Scott Mitchell steps up to the plate to face the new pitcher for the Crabs, Spencer Jacobs. Mitchell takes a strike. It's 0-1. Looks like we got a pinch hitter on deck. That'll be Ryan Harness. It's a 1-1 count to Mitchell. Mitchell cannot hold up. It's a 1-2 count. We are going to see if Mitchell and the A's can dig deep here in the ninth. That ball is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Jacobs, the pitcher, joining the Crabs out of Park University, Gilbert. Just like Mitchell joins the A's out of Metro University, Denver. Or Metro State University, Denver, rather. He fouls that one. Count remains 2-2. The pitch from Jacobs is called. Strike 3. Mitchell goes down for the first out of the ninth inning. The A's are down to their final 2 outs as Ryan Harness steps up to the plate. See what he can do today. The 1-0 pitch to Harness is a ball. It's 2-0. Mighty swing, but misses. Does Harness. It's 2-1. Feel like if he made contact with that one, that was going to go a ways. That one he does hit well into right center field. Right fielder will make the play. Looks like that might be Kyron Humphreys out there to retire Harness. There are 2 outs now for Ned Cheklich or Seklich. Again, we'll get that figured out tomorrow. He steps up to the plate. He's got a couple hits today. That one is fouled away. 0-1. Cheklich, of course, had the grand slam for his first home run of the season on Sunday against the Aggies. That one misses in the dirt. Absolutely massive swing of the bat this weekend. All those 4 runs on the grand slam were with 2 outs as well. So the A's have shown they can rally. There's 2 outs here. They have a bit more to get than 4. But they're going to do their best as it is a 2-1 count. Oh, that almost hits him. It's going to be 3-1. That one's a tower buzzer. Swung on, hit to first. Ariel going to feed to the pitcher, Jacobs, and that will retire the side. That is going to be the game. Get this cleared off. The final for today's game will be the Humboldt Crabs 16, the Fresno Athletics 7. The Crabs had 16 runs on 13 hits and 2 errors. Your Fresno A's had 7 runs on 12 hits, 7 runs on 11 hits and 4 errors. The approach for the A's today was definitely better at the plate. They were hitting, they were taking walks. They were able to have a much better offensive output today. However, the pitching walks of their own, along with some shaky defense, not quite as bad as yesterday, but still some shaky defense. There's the final score. Glad it could join us on the screen. But yeah, the A's pitching and defense today struggled at times. It was cleaned up towards the end of the game, but the damage had already been done. The A's offense, every time they tried to answer back, the Crabs offense would also answer back and keep the lead. So the A's do drop the series 0-2 here against the Crabs in Humboldt. The A's will have a travel day tomorrow as we head up to Medford, Oregon to play the Rogues. See our old friend Brian Welch doing the broadcasting up there for the Rogues. It should be a fun one. And hopefully the A's can get a couple from the Rogues. Weather will be more Fresno-esque as it'll be in the 90s. Whether you see that as a good thing or a bad thing, that's up for debate. But it will be more similar to home weather-wise. Apologies for that. So thanks for sticking with us. If you're still watching the live stream, I know this was a long game today, about 3 hours and 45 minutes, an hour longer than yesterday, but a lot more runs total scored than yesterday too. So as I said, the A's will look to bounce back after tomorrow. They have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series, all games at 6:30 Pacific time, as we will still be in Oregon. Should be a fun little road trip up there. Definitely not as long of a trip from here to Medford as it was from Fresno to Arcata. So we'll have a small travel day tomorrow, and the A's will get back at it on Friday night. Join us at 6:15 for the pregame show, as well as the broadcast will start at 6:30 when the A's kick off their 3-game set. Of course, I'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the same time. It should be a fun series as the A's hope to fix their mistakes and get back into the win column against the Rogues. As I said, they dropped this one to the Crabs tonight by a score of 16-7. Definitely improvements on offense, just need to work on the pitching and defense, and they should be able to bounce back. Thanks for joining me tonight. On behalf of myself, Chris Kiggins, the Fresno A's, and big shout out to the Humboldt Crabs and Arcata Ballpark for hosting us today. It's a really cool ballpark and a cool atmosphere, so we appreciate them for that. We will see you on Friday at 6:30 when the A's take on the Medford Rogues. Thanks for watching.